Alright, so we just got back from tribal council, and I'm feeling kind of bad about Michaela, but I did a little snooping soon, like after tribal, and I found something which I think is a blessing I needed, because Tyler's coming after me and I found out about it, so I think this is the exact blessing I needed. I gotta make sure nobody sees me. Alright, so I found this. It says my name on it, so I'm gonna open it. Whoa. Okay. It says, congratulations, you've been anonymously gifted a hidden immunity idol. Good for the next 3 tribal councils you attend. You may use this idol before the votes are read. If you decide to use this on someone else, only votes against them won't count. Oh my god. I got an idol for 3 tribals. I'm freaking out. I gotta go.
Michaela going home was not a surprise, but that whole speech I gave about how tribal lines aren't drawn yet, oh yeah, they definitely are. That was a bunch of lies. I know that they're drawn, and we just saw them today. So, I think it's pretty clear that, you know, my majority alliance is in power, and I think that the fake idol was a success, and Jesse messaged me scrambling. He doesn't think it's me. He thinks it's Devin, which is perfect, which is what I wanted. And so while other people think it's not going good, for me, it's going great.
Jesse decides to whip out an idol, a fake idol, as we know now, and that's kind of huge. Like, it shows that somebody's out here making fake idols and already passing them around, and we haven't even made it past our first tribal council. After the tribal, it was revealed, Jesse told me, he came up to me and he was like, so here's where I got the idol from. And he showed me an account called Virtual Survivor Production, or Survivor Geek Virtual Survivor Production, something like that. It was an Instagram account. And I had also been recently followed by this account too, thinking it was one of the production members, of course. And he was like, yeah, so this account just randomly sent me an idol, said it was good for 1 tribal council, and I had to play it right there. I'm like, oh, that's weird. Did they give you a reason? He's like, no reason, just gave it to me. I looked at who it was following, and all 7 of those people were Dromu members. So, somebody on Dromu is posing as Virtual Survivor production member and handing out fake idols. Tyler, I think, has made this account and is passing around fake idols. And the reason I think this is because A, Virtual Survivor Production, it follows Tyler. So, number 2, Tyler has been acting very suspicious lately. He's done some things in the past where he's been trying to like fake what other people have been saying and like kind of twist people's words and whatnot. I mean, I'm supposed to be in this little small alliance with him and Scott called the Try Guys, but honestly, if Tyler is going to come out here and play way too hard, I'm not sure if it's best for my game to keep him around.
Here's this really cool Among Us character that one of my friends made. It's really cool. Devin says its name should be Blake, so this is Blake now. Anyways, so we received clarification that Jesse actually had a fake idol, And all of us we all turned to Tyler, because Tyler, as you all very well know, Tyler has been doing this type of crap ever since day one, because he thinks it's a great idea to overplay and see what happens. Hudson was, you know, he did a little investigation, and he made a huge deal out of it, you know, out of like analyzing the screenshot, and oh my god, like we could tell that who sent this fake idol, and it's clearly Tyler, and it was so fun.
So I always have skepticisms of James from now on. I didn't before, but now I do. And the fact of the matter is, he did vote me at that HW vote, so I'm not entirely sure if I can trust him 100%. You know, I did say some brash stuff to him that definitely rubbed him the wrong way. I was, yeah, very rude to him, and I own that. I do. But I'm just really hoping that it won't matter, and I really want James to be on my side moving forward, and I'm hoping that it can be an easy vote and we can unanimously get Logan out of this game. I have Seb, I have Rebecca, I have Raul. There's 8 people in Kabe right now, so it's gonna be okay. I have at least 4 for sure. I have Aiden, I have Goody, there's nothing wrong with that. They're not part of Apple Gang, but I have them on my side. I've talked with them, and I believe that I have them. And James, I'm trying to get him back on my side. Seb thinks that we have him, I think that we have him. So I don't think that there should really be an issue going into this next tribal council if we ever have to go to one. Another one for a swap. I think we can get rid of Logan unanimously pretty easily.
So Logan and Aiden have came to me about flipping on Jonah, Seb, and Rachel. And of course, that could be good. I mean, I'm personally against Jonah after what he said to me. But I trust Logan more than I do Aiden. I mean, me and Logan have been together as a cohesive unit since day one. And of course, I want to keep that under wraps, because that will put a huge target on our backs. And of course, it could potentially mean we could be voted out. And I don't want that. I want to make the merge. I want to win this game.
So I'm not sure who the exact target is, but the other guys are trying to become the majority alliance, and hopefully it can work, because I really want to work with Logan. I feel like he's a good ally to have. The big thing is the other 3 of them, whenever I tell them something, they go and tell other people that, and I don't want to deal with that anymore.
I've got Aiden, I've got James, I might even have Goody, and Jonah kind of wants to work with me, but he's also really clearly in control. He's the one strong-arming me. He literally told me, he's like, you know, you won't be the vote as long as you don't talk about flipping at the swap. So it's clear he's trying to extend the olive branch while also strong-arming me into working with him, which I don't blame him. It's a good move. I just don't like it. It's really just the rebellion forming. I guess I can't think of a better way for it, but it's basically just the Expendables rising up against the leaders. Because King Jonah and Queen Rebecca and Jester Seb, and I guess Raul's there as well. I don't know what his deal is. He's just kind of vibing, I guess.
So Hudson has decided to make a alliance name for me and Scott. We are now called the Try Guys, because we're just kind of the 3 main people in the 6th Alliance. So the 6th Alliance is now with Sir, Victor, and Andrew. So we're all going to be kind of working together through these votes, and we're not going to let anybody else know. That's just kind of where we're at right now, and we're trying to lay low and let Devin kind of dig his own grave at this point.
So Tyler is super sketchy. Like, nobody can trust him. You know, the Snap 7 is pretty sure that he sent that fake idol to Jesse. It's just a big red flag in my book. Like, there's just no way I can work with the guy moving forward. He thinks he has a majority alliance with me, Tyler, Hudson, Scott, Seared, and Andy, and we are not interested in moving forward with that, like, at all. And you know, the real majority alliance is the Snap 7.
Tyler, this amazing, beautiful man. From what I'm hearing, as of right now, the Snapchat 7, mostly Devin, is throwing information at me. Throwing information at me about how Tyler is targeting me. I have full faith in the Snapchat 7. I have designed my game so far to just be with them. They need me as a number. I don't have any like lack of faith there. My feelings on Tyler though, I haven't talked to him. I have not talked to Tyler. Tyler hasn't really talked to me at all. He's just there on the Zooms and I'm there on the Zooms.
Who's out?
It is Michaela. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah.
The only other girl. Oh my gosh.
Nextest.
Wait, what happened? Kabe tribe getting your first look. The new Dromo tribe. Michaela voted out the last tribal council, also meaning that there is one female left in the game. So, welcome to your next immunity challenge, but there's a twist.
Oh no.
Who wants to? Does anyone want to hear this twist?
Yeah.
Not really.
I've heard a lot of yeses and a lot of nos. So you guys obviously have been competing as tribes. However, you guys are not one tribe is going to go to tribal council with me. Both tribes are going to go to tribal council.
Oh, come on.
No way.
And also, there's more. Instead of tribal immunity, both tribes separately will be competing for individual immunity.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Wait, quick question. Wait, Michael, quick question.
Yes.
Did both tribes go tribal at once?
No. We'll be separating you guys.
Yeah, we don't need the double. So the double.
Today's challenge, Rebecca, you got it sort of right. It's season 1 challenge. Season I'm in. What was the name of the host in Virtual Survivor Season 1? Is it A, Ryan, B, Michael, C, James, or D, Barack Obama?
I was probably wrong knowing.
Okay, everyone got it right, I believe, except for James, ironically.
I was hoping for host points.
Yo, I got points!
It was, unfortunately, I was not the host on Season 1. I was a contestant. I was a contestant on Season 1.
Everybody's doing so well, aside James. Sorry, James.
All right, next question. Next question. This is one of my personal favorites, honestly. Which one of these did Cody not do in Season 1? A, cheer during people's eliminations. B, say that that's just how the cookie crumbles, big boy. C, vote himself out. Or D, say who he was voting for during tribal council. Let me see those papers.
D. Backward.
So,
I can't write.
unfortunately, Seb did get it wrong. The answer
was B.
The answer is D. The answer was D. Say who he was voting for during tribal council. That was actually
what? He wants off.
Yeah. Oh, Raul's also out. Okay, so
I wasn't there.
I didn't notice. I didn't see Raul's paper. So next question: which player went the longest without voting incorrectly? Is it A, Kyle, B, Cody, C, Andrew, or D, Zach? Gotta see those answers. Oh, so the correct answer, we have 2 Codys and 2 Zachs. So the correct answer was Zach. Logan got it wrong, Jonah got it wrong. So it's Goody and Rebecca.
Come on, Goody!
In the tiebreaker round. So, are you guys ready for the tiebreaker? You guys got your list ready?
Come on, Goody. Need to go.
First person to name me the boot order wins immunity.
Oh my god. Easy.
Go! You guys can go.
Oh my god, he could have.
4, 3, 2, 1. Gotta see those answers.
Alright.
Oh. I didn't get very
far. Okay, I don't even. Okay, wait, okay. Okay, I'm not even gonna read that. Rebecca wins immunity.
Yeah!
So Rebecca wins immunity. Whatever.
Well, this game is going against.
The fact that my moderator, who's with the other tribe in room 1, is already asking for help is a bad sign. Anyways.
Gotta go fast then.
Okay, I'll try to make this fast then. So it's season 1 trivia. I will ask you guys season 1 based questions. So it will be multiple choice questions, A to D, and you guys will have 15 seconds to answer, and I'll just ask you guys questions. Which one of these did Cody not do in season 1? A, cheer during people's eliminations. B, say that's just how the cookie crumbles, big boy, to half of the tribe. C, vote himself out. Or D, say who he was voting for during tribal council. Might have some eliminations here.
Oh.
So the correct answer was D.
Let's go!
Say who he was voting for during tribal council. Still left, we have Seared, Nick, Andrew, or Andy.
It's
Hudson,
seared.
and Andrew.
It's seared, not seared.
Same thing.
It doesn't matter. It's okay.
Next question. What was the most votes negated at a single tribal council? Is it A, 10, B, 6, C, 11, or D, 5? So, I can't believe this. No one got it right.
What?
The answer was actually A, 10.
What?
Because everybody's
I
eliminated.
saw a lot of B's and C's, but unfortunately, not an A. To be specific, actually, the tribal where 10 votes were negated was when Kyle played his idol on Griffin, negating 5 votes.
In total.
Played an idol on himself, getting another 5 votes.
Can we guess again? Because I'm gonna throw up this one.
Unfortunately, I can't allow that, Nick. So, next question. Which player went the longest without voting incorrectly? Is it A, Kyle, B, Cody, C, Andrew, or D, Zach? Okay, we do have some right answers. So, the answer was D, Zach.
Oh,
didn't get it right, and Seared didn't get it right.
Oh.
So we have 3 people left. We have Andy, Hudson, and Victor. How many individual challenges did Eve win? Is it A, 0, B, 4, C, 2, or D, 5? So, the correct answer was A, 0. You did not get it right. So, Andy is out, unfortunately, so we're down to Victor and Hudson. Next question, 4th out of 5th. Of the 13 tribals, or votes, that Alex attended, how many times did he vote correctly? Is it A, 12, B, 4, C, 9, or D, 7?
Oh.
So, both of you guys didn't get it right.
No.
The answer was B, 4. So of the 13 tribals that Alex attended, he voted correctly 4 times.
He had a big brand, didn't he?
He was on the right side of the numbers, not very often. Which one of these alliances was not an alliance name? Is it A, the Goop It Gang, B, the Barrel Boys, C, the E-Alliance, or D, the International Alliance? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then please reveal. Oh, so one of these answers is right, one of them is wrong.
I was between these two.
The correct answer was A, the Goop It Gang. Hudson wins immunity for
Hudson.
I'm gonna
Hudson. The Goop It, for a bit of clarification, actually, the Goop, I was actually in this alliance. We were called the Goop It 6, not the Goop It Gang.
Goop It Gang sounds better.
Yeah, I don't know. Yinny thought of it, and he's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Let's go to Yale.
Most violent tool in the shed.
Your boy won the immunity challenge. You already knew it was gonna happen. Just kidding. I don't even remember what I ate for dinner last night. I don't know how I knew any of this season 1 trivia stuff. Right now, the plan is for the Snap 7 to go after, we're thinking right now, Jesse. Because Jesse is inactive, he'll DM people, at like 6 in the morning, hey, what's up? And then we won't hear back from him for 36 hours. We'll reply back, we're like, hey, how you doing? Won't hear back from him for 36 hours. That is not a joke. Not exaggerating, that's exactly what's been happening. But I think Tyler, for my game, is a better vote choice. I'm fairly certain that the Virtual Survivor production, the fake idol thing from Jesse, was all laid out by Tyler. He says that he wants a trio with me and Scott called the Try Guys, and that we can add other people in at different points. And I want to believe him, but I think if I have the power right now and I can try to swing a vote over to Tyler, that might be better for my game.
I didn't need to win immunity. I didn't win immunity, but I could have won if I would have just listened to one of the questions correctly. It is what it is. It doesn't really matter. Both Jesse and Tyler went out in the first round, which was a good thing because those were the only two people that we didn't want to win, didn't want to let win immunity.
Tyler is a hot mess. Let me tell y'all. First of all, sorry, I'm big, so I'm eating my cereal. He makes this big plan to blindside me or Nick. Mess up number one. Then he tells me why I spy check him. Let me tell you what spy checking is. It's when I'm talking to him on my phone. I'm gonna have my other phone with the Snapchat 7 on call listening and them on muted. I spy checked him where he threw out Andy's name and he threw out Victor's name and then threw out Hudson's and then acted like he wanted to work with Hudson. So the whole 7 does not trust him. So basically, just how we split for the Michaela vote plan, we're going to split again on the Tyler vote with Tyler going home. Jesse keeps sliding by because Jesse was going to be first boot and like from our tribe. And he just keeps sliding by, so period.
So the challenge went good. Hudson won it for our tribe, keeping Nick from winning individual immunity. So now we can go ahead and put our blindside plan to action at tribal. So me, Jesse, Hudson, Scott, and Victor are all going to go ahead and vote out Nick because Nick gave his vote to Devin at the previous tribal council, and there were already suspicions thinking that him and Devin were a duo. So obviously those two together are a threat to me, Hudson, and Scott. So we're going to go ahead and take out one of them now. And at the same time, Devin still trusts me, so if I can convince him that it wasn't us three that voted Nick out, then that'll be perfect moving forward.
The plan for tonight is the boys, the Snap 7, we're splitting the vote, right? 4 on Tyler, 3 on Jesse. Tyler and Jesse are likely to vote Nick. I couldn't really care less, but I guess that's who their target is, and you know what, so be it. But the thing with this one vote differential is it could easily go wrong. Someone in that 4 can easily flip it onto Jesse, just because I know Tyler has more connection with the Snap 7, so someone might want to keep him around because of that over Jesse, who's just, the poor guy's just completely out of the loop, right? And somehow he's landed in Tyler's pocket, which is just, it's a horrendous place to be at the moment, judging by how this vote's likely going to go. So yeah, poor bastard. But yeah, as for Tyler, I would prefer to see him go because he's thrown out like every name in the book, and he's just mischievous, liar, super sketchy. So I'd like to see him go, but anything can happen. It's just the waiting game at this point.
So, you know, your girl won the challenge. It was really easy because, I mean, I was there for every single one of those. That challenge was made for me. So easy to win. And now it's going to be a unanimous vote against Logan. Easy.
It looks like if we go to another tribal council, Logan is going to go home unanimously. And the reasoning behind it is that people think that they want to vote out somebody who is more likely to flip to Dromu. It's the person who's most likely to flip to Dromu going into a swap. And originally I thought that person was James, but him targeting me doesn't mean he'd flip. It just means that he wanted me out over anybody else on Kabe. But he still wants anybody on Dromu out over me. Whereas Logan, he was blindsided by the HW vote, so he may feel isolated by us, and may want to flip to Dromu going into a swap, so people here don't trust him.
Plan tonight is simple. Logan's going. Simple as that. He's just... He's gotta go, man. He's gonna be a big threat later on. If we don't get rid of him, I reckon he'll flip to Romu at a merge, or if there's a swap, he would go against Kabe. So I think I just need to get rid of him now.
Who knows? Who cares? Logan's still going home regardless. If unless he has a freaking idol or a freaking advantage, otherwise he's out. So there's no point. So Logan, you're out already. Adios, Logan. Peace out, and this is my goodbye gift.
The thought about flipping to Logan and Aiden's side still looms over my mind, and me and Goody have definitely been considering flipping to the minorities. But is it a good game move this early in the game, right before merge? You know, the only person I trust in the minority that will stay Kabe strong is Logan. He's loyal to me, I'm loyal to him. And he's definitely going to stay Kabe strong. He's told me that. I'm just looking for people who I could trust in the merge, who will help me get farther in the merge, who will help get me close to winning this game. Do I trust the minorities who will possibly get me further, but considering flipping? Or do I trust the majority that will definitely help me get farther, but there are big targets? We'll just have to wait and see what happens at Tribal.
Going into this next Tribal, I have a big decision ahead of myself. Well, Aiden and Logan have talked to me and James about flipping, and as much as I like the idea of mixing up the game, I'm just not sure if it's the best move for my game at the moment. But at the same time, I know that Seb, Raul, Jonah, and Rebecca are all very tight, so it could be a very good time to break that all up. But I just don't know if this is going to screw up my game or not. But Logan did come to me and tell me all these things about those four, about how they betrayed him on the HW vote. So I got a big decision ahead of me, but it's going to come down to the wire.
So Aiden just told me that he's not going to be able to make it to Tribal again, which, you know, it's frustrating. I always wish he was there just to have more participation in the game, but it should be fine. He says he's giving me his vote, which, I mean, I'm not complaining. That'll be the second time someone's given me their vote. And he's going to give me the steal vote as well, which is insane. Like, I trust Aiden. He's with me 100%. He would not be giving me this stuff if he wasn't with me. So I like that. And then I still got to worry about convincing James and Goody to go along with it. James, I think I'll be fine with. I don't think he really trusts Jonah and them too much, and I already have a decent connection with him. Goody might be a bit harder, because like I haven't been super close to him all game. I mean, like, I want Seb or Jonah out. They're kind of... Jonah's the one in control, and Seb's just obnoxious with how much he's kind of been dragging my name through the mud. I'm getting kind of tired of him, to be honest, but I don't know what I expected. But it's tricky though, because like they could very easily play an idol on one of them, and then hey, look at that! Despite, you know, getting Aiden's trust, his advantage, the numbers, I still go home. I don't want to go home, so I don't know what Raul's doing in the game. I barely talk to him at all. It doesn't seem like he's doing much of anything, to be honest, so I don't think they'd play an idol on him. I honestly don't think they would. And no one else is really that close to Raul either. He's just kind of a number for Jonah and Rebecca and Seb. Which, I mean, hey, I don't want that. I want the numbers outright. If I can vote even one of them off, it'd be nice. I mean, it's gonna be a miracle if I survive this, but oh man, it's gonna be great if I do. We just have to see, man. I'm not looking for it. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not looking forward to it because I'm absolutely terrified.
Hudson, I see you got a little immunity necklace there.
Sir.
The big turning point from the last tribal council I saw with you, there was a pretty straightforward vote. However, one thing that caught me off guard was a fake idol being played. So, I mean, Jesse was the person who played it. So, I mean, Jesse, what was your general reaction to that fake idol? I mean, that it seemed to catch a lot of people off guard.
At first I thought it was a real idol, but when I went to play and you said it was a fake, I was literally shocked, and I got vote/tribal, so I'm feeling a little nervous, but hopefully the alliances that I've made with a lot of these people will help me get far in the game.
I mean, Scott, how are you feeling tonight?
Well, first of all, I would like to thank you very much for asking me a question, because I love questions.
I mean, he was awaiting a question for a while in the last tribal council, so made
But
sure to
I
ask you
also,
one this time.
You know, like you said last time, I think it was really straightforward, but you never know in these games, and a lot of times something unexpected might happen. So, I mean, you always gotta keep on your guard, right?
Yeah, it's true. Hudson, you're a notorious org player compared to a lot of people here. How would you differentiate Virtual Survivor from an org?
I mean, well, the only real difference is that they're on a Zoom call now. Like, you actually have to talk to people's faces. Here, or in orgs, like, you just type, and you can really bullshit your way through it, so... being here,
that is true. No
everybody's,
confessionals.
I feel like a lot of people are more genuine here, and in orgs, they're not, so...
Okay, I will be frequently looking at my phone. Andy, you're up first. Nick, you are next up. Okay, Hudson, you're up.
You've been playing this game way too hard. You've made up one too many lies, and honestly, you're just not trustworthy anymore. I thought I could trust you at the beginning, but with what you've done the past few days and few weeks, I just can't trust you moving forward and moving into swap.
Scott, you're up. Okay, Jesse, you're up.
This vote is based on who I trust and don't trust. And I barely met you.
Next up, we have Victor. Victor, you're up. Alright, Tyler, you're up. Alright, Seared, you're up. Or Seared, sorry.
Thank you. My vote is once again for Jesse. He's not going home probably if Tyler doesn't play the idol. I'm sure he doesn't. He feels way too safe, he's way too cocky, and I can't wait for him to have a very shocked face at tribal council.
And finally, Devin, you're up. I'll go tally the votes. Okay, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, once the votes are read, decision is final. Person voted out will ask to leave the call immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Jesse. Tyler. Nick. That's one vote Jesse, one vote Tyler, one vote Nick. Jesse. Tyler. Nick. That's two votes Jesse, two votes Tyler, two votes Nick. Jesse. Tyler, we're tied. 3 votes Jesse, 3 votes Tyler, 1 vote left. Fourth person voted out of Virtual Survivor Season 2, Tyler. It's 4. That's enough. Need to bring me a virtual torch, I guess. If you have any last words for your tribe, you can say them now.
Why'd you vote, dude?
Good game. Game, Tyler.
Game, Tyler. You take a shot you can't miss.
Alright, Tyler, unfortunately, you have been voted out. Okay, he's gone.
Well, that sucks. Thought I could trust people, but yeah, it happens. No hard feelings, but yeah, I just thought I had so much working. But hey, it'll be interesting to see how the season goes. So, good luck to everybody.
Okay, so I guess we can get directly into this. It's a pretty general question to everyone. I mean, are you guys have lost a couple people. Are you guys a tight-knit family?
We are a Titan family.
One big happy.
One big happy family. That's the classic.
Absolutely. Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can't tell if I'm basing this off of sarcasm or
Hold up.
or being genuine.
Sandra, anyone but me.
Well, sarcasm is just acting out, but we are family here despite losing 2 people in the first 2 challenges. We are pretty much family. We got to get to know each other pretty well to this point.
You might not have to worry as much if there is the majority alliance targeting Aiden because he's not here. That could be the possibility. I don't know how these alliances are gonna vote tonight. Logan, if there is a clear split between the tribes, I mean, I don't know what the alliances are. Are you feeling in any danger tonight?
Yeah, I am. Absolutely. People try and pretend like nothing's happening. Jonah says it's all one big happy family. Raul's just like trying to say nothing's going on. That's not true at all. I mean, James and I were the only ones who didn't. I mean, James wasn't at the vote, and I'm the only one who didn't vote HW. So trying to say, yeah, it's all one big happy family, when something like that happens...
We're trying to be optimistic.
Here, Logan, why are you not happy?
Well, apparently, if what I've been told is true, my name's been getting dragged through the mud a bit more than some other people's. Let's keep that clear.
Would you want to explain those other people's, or would you want to keep that secret?
What makes you say that, Logan? Just give a few examples. What makes you say that?
Well, a couple days after the HW vote, apparently I was the original vote because I messaged Rebecca saying something rude and offensive, which, by the way, was never true. I haven't literally talked to Rebecca almost at all since the HW vote. Alright?
Somehow I'm not buying this.
You don't have to buy it. I don't care. I'm
You don't
telling
even get it up on my fucking phone.
Here's the thing, Rebecca, you confirm that it wasn't me. It might have been someone else, very well may have been, and it was something said during a call.
Absolutely.
Then Seb, what is this meme that you have that I quote-unquote sent to Rebecca?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't say you sent it, but I got told by the people you did.
Then why is my name being dragged through the mud?
I don't fucking know.
Really? Because apparently I was told you were the one spreading it around. I was told you were the one telling people that I was the one that I
guarantee that was fucking.
So okay, guys, let's just calm it down. I'm gonna ask someone who isn't associated with this drama, someone who had Goody. What exactly is happening right now?
I have no idea. I think a rivalry is starting between Seb and Logan, but
I don't think there has to be any rivalry. I just want to clear my name. Because clearly I'm on the bottom, and I'm just trying to show why I didn't do anything.
I'm confused.
Alright, is everyone good to vote?
Yes, we're good to vote, right?
Alright, let's vote.
Actually, hold on 1 second, actually.
Okay.
Before we get to that, I just wanted to say real quick that I managed to come into the acquisition of a vote steal.
What?
Yeah.
So, would you like to explain the rules more in depth of the seal vote that you have?
Basically, I mean, I gotta play it before the votes are cast, and I get to steal one person's vote and use it as if it was my own, giving me an extra vote in essence while blocking someone else.
So, Logan, whose vote would you like to steal?
Seb's.
So Logan is stealing Seb's vote. Seb will not vote tonight at Tribal Council.
Seb, how do you feel right now?
And Logan will be voting twice. I mean, Raul kind of asked that question for me, but Seb, how does that make you feel?
I honestly, if I get voted out, hey ho.
All right, it seems that he doesn't give a hey ho. So on that note, Jonah, you're up. All right, Logan, you are up. Okay, Rebecca, you're up. Raul, you're up.
Logan, you're a good kid, but you're the biggest threat. And also, can you tell HW and Cause that I say hello? Alright, see you, kid.
Goody, you're up. James, you're up. And I believe that's it. I'll go tally the votes. There we go. Okay, I just got it.
He's back.
Welcome back.
Oh, come on, he's wearing blue as well.
Yes, I am indeed wearing blue.
Favoritism.
If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Michael.
Are you sure?
Yes, I heard a lot of Michaels, so...
I'd like to play an idol on Seb, please.
Suck my ass, Logan!
Are you serious?
Okay.
Suck my goddamn.
This is a hidden immunity. This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Seb will not count.
Unbelievable.
I will read the votes.
Oh, alright.
First vote.
I'm
Logan.
in there!
Raul.
Oh. Okay, got
Logan. That's 2 votes, Logan. Raul. That's 2 votes, Raul. 2 votes, Logan.
Guess I'm popular again.
Logan. We're tied again. 3 votes, Logan. 3 votes, Raul.
Oh, wow.
Raul. That's 4 votes, Raul. 3 votes, Logan. 1 vote left. 5th person voted out of Virtual Survivor Season 2, Raul.
Sorry, man.
It's been fun, guys.
Let's
Bye, y'all. Stay safe.
So, Raul, unfortunately, you're gonna have to bring your virtual torch. If you have any last words, for these guys.
One thing, stay strong, win in the challenge. Good luck, guys.
Stay strong, guys.
All right, Raul. Unfortunately, it was great having you, but we unfortunately gotta leave the call. All right.
At least I have fun. At least I laughed at.
All right, that's good to hear, man. Well, what a tribal. Clearly,
good job, guys.
A big blindside. Clearly, this isn't a very happy family, judging from Seb's reaction, and looks like there's a lot more tea to be spilled when I see you guys again. Grab your torches, head back to camp. Good night.
It's a game like that, especially out of my control, where I was in a good position during my time in the game. But I glad that I got voted out by blindside. But I wish I can say I was playing the game. Well, that's enough for me, Survivor Land. Peace out, y'all, and good luck to my life.